Nedavno je dužnost načelnika štaba EUFOR-a u Sarajevu preuzeo brigadni general Zoltan Mihoci, pripadnik oružanih snaga Mađarske. Bogata vojnička karijera, veliko iskustvo i visoko obrazovanje koje je sticao u domovini i svijetu na prestižnim vojnim školama i akademijama, angažman u NATO-u, potvrda su, kako se kaže, da je na pravo mjesto došao pravi čovjek.
First of all, thank you very much for the opportunity to share my view and points here. And turning to my military career during these 35 years in military, I felt different positions from tactical level up to the operational and the strategic as well. Mainly I got J3 operations and J5 planning slots there. And among all the slots, I had the opportunity to serve abroad quite a lot. So I just pick up 3 of them points. I served 15 years ago in Kosovo during KFOR-3 and KFOR-4. I was a staff officer there dealing with the railway, and my task was to prepare the railway strategy, means back to the railway to the civil authority. The second one, I had the opportunity to be a staff officer at a NATO HQ. That's a former NATO HQ in Verona in northern Italy. I worked there. And the third point, from 2011 to 2013, I was the military representative of Hungary at the NATO Military Committee and the EU Military Committee, representing my Chief of Defense. So I really liked this international environment, and I looked forward to assuming this post, Chief of Staff of European Force in BIH, and of course facing the fun phase and facing the challenges of this international environment.
Brigadnog generala Mihocija pitali smo o podršci međunarodne zajednice razvoju Bosne i Hercegovine, saradnji EUFOR-a i oružanih snaga naše zemlje i budućim planovima.
Armed forces of Bosnia and Herzegovina made a very significant step forward. In the past, EF was just a security consumer. Now it's turned to a security provider, which is a big step forward. And of course, the cooperation between the EUFOR and the AFBIH is well established. And the EUFOR capacity building and training program, we call it CBNT, which was amended in 2010 and came in power. And we are following this program now and assisting to develop capacity of AFBIH. Doing so, we are cooperating with our NATO partners as well, and all these things carried out by training, mentoring, monitoring, and advising the all parts of the defense sector, from MOD down to the unit level. The second part of this cooperation is the humanitarian assistance. We reached certain success in this area as well. EUFOR training, which was provided to AFBIH, assists them to respond rapidly to different incidents like the devastating flooding last year. Looking forward, on the 8th of June, next Monday, will be a staff exercise conducted by AFBIH and focusing on support the local authorities in case of disaster. EUFOR is going to provide assistance to this exercise and provide a mentor team consist of staff specialists. So the CBNT program is still ongoing. This March we signed a roadmap agreement for 2016 and 17. We identified 2 additional areas for cooperation and training. The first is engineering and the second is military policing, and both are the areas is going to assist to AFBIH to increase their skill sets.
Osim podrške Ministarstvu odbrane i oružanim snagama Bosne i Hercegovine kroz program izgradnje kapaciteta i obuke kroz zajedničke vježbe, koje još aktivnosti EUFOR provodi u Bosni i Hercegovini, pitali smo na kraju razgovora načelnika štaba EUFOR-a.
Actually, our mission and mandate consist of 3 parts, 3 pillars. The first is a comprehensive approach, which is a military and civilian approach, means that we are assisting for AFBIH and BIH to stepping towards to the full membership of EU. And the second pillar, the second part of our mandate is an executive one. Means that we are help to local authorities to provide a safe and secure environment for the citizens of this country. That's important for this executive part is the situational awareness. We should be well informed what's going on the ground. So we have a number of lot houses all around the countries, and those are our indicators, check the pulse of the population and developing and maintaining a good relationship with the citizens. The lot house personnel has additional tasks. They are assisting to locals to conduct the mine awareness program and to train the persons, the locals, and to familiar with the risk of the mines. Just to inform you, in this year, during the first 5 months, more than 1,700 civilians went through this program. And of course, the third pillar, which I was elaborating previously, the CBNT program.